The military coup and bloodshed going on in Egypt is bad, but in Indonesia, 50 years ago, there was a military coup and subsequent repression that resulted in the death of between 500,000 and 2 million people. In Bali alone, 5% of the population was killed. But it wasn't talked about much in the U.S. The Vietnam War was getting most of the headlines, and the CIA was assisting Indonesian military coup leaders in rounding up communists, or anybody that they didn't like and wanted to label as a communist. An amazing documentary film has just been released, The Act of Killing. Although it's about those events, it's not a history of those events. It's not even a history of government killing millions of people. It's the confession and the discussion of the act of killing by the imbecile thugs who actually murdered thousands of people personally. It's a chilling and disturbing glimpse into the mind of self-described gangsters who repeat over and over again that the term gangsters actually means free men. Yeah, in their view, they're free to do whatever they wish, including rape, torture, and murder. And you can see how they intimidate, blackmail, and rob people to this very day in Indonesia with government gangs, notably a Hitler Youth-style organization of jackbooted youth. These ruthless imbeciles brag about how they rob people first of their dignity, then of their lives. And of course, most Americans are going to look at this film and think, this could never happen here. But we already have an army of imbeciles that rob us of our dignity when we travel, the TSA. And our government just bought 3.5 million rounds of ammo for them, enough to equip this emerging domestic army with the capability for each of them to fire 9,400 bullets each day for a year. But there's a direct American connection to this Indonesian democide. Barack Obama has deep roots that go back to this very time, to this violence and this repression. His mother married his stepfather, Lolo Sotero, who was from Indonesia, and returned to Indonesia to work for this same government. His mother, ostensibly an anthropologist, worked for USAID in Indonesia, a well-known CIA front corporation. Even without these Indonesian government and CIA connections, Obama spent his formative years in a country ruled by a ruthless and repressive regime that ruled with an iron fist. Is it any wonder that Obama has signed the NDAA, which allows the military to arrest and indefinitely detain without trial anyone that they label as a communist? A terrorist. That's the term in vogue today. And is it any wonder that Obama commits mass murder by drone strikes, even killing Americans without trial? Watch The Act of Killing. It's playing right now in a movie theater near you and in a government that is ruling over you. For InfoWars Nightly News, I'm David Knight. Inform yourself and reach out to others with a print version of InfoWars magazine. Available as an annual subscription or in discounted multi-packs at InfoWarsStore.com.